One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the The Bearcats offense will get the first swing of the game. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on them, put a safety on them. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week, defensive coordinators go in, and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They give it to him again. Find some fresh air. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Bearcats have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the field because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
So Minnesota's offense will take the field for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. From the gun on third down. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's John. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Handoff to the lone back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the back. Oh, what a move. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires on the move. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown Bearcats. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
14, Minnesota, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. From the gun, running back gets the give. Makes it past the marker. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
When a running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him. It was hard to get him to the ground.
There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. defense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to slam it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Gets it to the back. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Right down the boulevard. Had to settle for the field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. West Virginia is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Don Nehlen, this has not been a blowout today in Morgantown. They're up by 7 over Boise State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Dances away. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 45. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looking to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's got great speed. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Extending the play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rivers. Just keeps moving. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
Tackle on the play at the 26-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Trying to escape and get it in. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Keeps it and gets past the chains.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. And if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
And the Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. It's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Unleashes one. Connection to the right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. On the run, still looking. He throws one to the left. Touchdown, Bearcats! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Number 22.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he puts through the extra point.
Minnesota, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got him in the flat. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field.
Number 18, on to kick it away.
He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The offense changing the play. Look out, he's got room. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Illegal blocking.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He's going to fire deep. Got it in stride at the 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Got enough for the first. Oh, he's got some
take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Robbins. Slips through the line. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Turning it on. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Ready to fire from the pistol.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Still running at the 40. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Oh, sweet feet. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Bearcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for it all. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Working that left side now. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's open on the right. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Hard running there. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Golden Gophers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Smashes in between the uprights. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The give to the tailback. Nice move to pick up yardage. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what...
There he goes! Keeps it himself and gets to 1st. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
If you heard that sound, that was the sound of me throwing my clipboard. My goodness, how do I stop this offense? This guy is so dynamic, and what stinks about it is they snap it to the court.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! And the beatdown has ensued. They add... another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Golden Gophers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense has it, they're on the move.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Got enough for the first.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
Powers through. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to test the right side with this one. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? A run for the quarterback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.